Hi, everyone, and welcome to HED 202, Human Sexuality. This video will serve as your online orientation. So let's get started. Today, I will cover the syllabus. I will provide you with a brief course orientation as well as a Blackboard orientation. A few reminders as we get started. This is an online only course. What that means is all assignments, tests, quizzes are online. You will not have to come to campus for any reason. However, be prepared to spend a significant time online, particularly as this is an 8-week course. Traditionally, it's a 12-week course, but this is condensed into 8 weeks. Your weekly assignments will consist of different readings, questions, blogs, wikis, and discussion boards. This course uses an inclusive access textbook. And what that means is the textbook price and access is included in the course fees for this course. So you will not need to purchase any additional material for this course. You just need to register, and I will show you how when we move to Blackboard. One thing I cannot stress enough is for you to read through the syllabus. It really serves as a contract between us, teacher and student, on what you can do to be successful in this course and successfully complete this course. We will move on to Blackboard now. When you enter Blackboard, you'll be brought immediately to our announcement page. And in this page, any major announcements I will post on here, as well as when I grade your assignments each week. Right now, as you can see on here, we have the welcome announcement, but also on the top over here, we have virtual office hours. Each week, I do offer office hours that are virtual, so completely online, and you can sign up for these virtual office hours via this link on Blackboard. To do so, you would just scroll down and pick a time, pick a day, pick a time, and then you would enter your information over here, which will then book it, enter my calendar, as well as give you the address, the web address where we will be meeting. I encourage you to make these appointments. It's really nice to get to know my students, and I'm here for you to answer any questions. So do not hesitate to schedule a time for us to meet. All right, so back to our Blackboard page here. So as you can see over here, there is a getting started link. I would encourage you to start here. So this provides you a little bit about the orientation goals, which is this module here, how this course works, discussion boards, a time requirement, and really what you need to know from this is that there are two important dates for this class, Thursdays and Mondays. Thursdays, your discussion board post is due, and on Mondays, all the other weekly assignments are due. This is just a explanation of the different tabs on our Blackboard course. Another part here is signing up for Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office is free for students up to 5 desktop, 5 mobile, and 5 tablet downloads. I would encourage you to sign up for Microsoft. Most colleges encourage students to complete their work in Microsoft Office, the Microsoft Docs. You'll have access to Excel, to PowerPoint. It's really a nice feature. All right, as you can see here, inclusive access registration. So this is how you will register your textbook, as well as this online orientation right here. Okay, so moving on. Faculty information, this is just a little bit information about myself and my philosophy on teaching and learning. Syllabus is where you will find access to the syllabus, and there are two ways to access it. It is embedded within this module here, which for you it'll look a little differently, but you'll be able to click on each of these areas to discover what you want to learn about. Here are just some ideas of the assignments that we will have this semester, but there will be many other smaller assignments during the semester, as well as our course calendar. So as you can see here, week 1, we have the topics we'll be covering. So course orientation, introduction to course, and human sexuality introduction. Class activities, and these are these are what I would consider learning activities. So they'll consist of reading, watching videos, and things like that. And then on the right side are the due dates and the assignments. So these are the gradable assignments. You can also download a copy of our syllabus, which would be this last link here if you want to print it out and keep it next to you for easy access. The next tab we have our course materials, and this has two items. One is your discussion board, and it talks about or highlights how to maximize your points for a discussion board. Uh, as I've mentioned, the first post is due on Thursday. I'm looking that your posts are factually correct and they contain substantial information. The third part is that you use references to support what you're saying. So oftentimes these are opinions, but you can find research that support what you're saying, your opinion. Next is that you communicate without any grammar or spelling errors, and that you reply to group members in a friendly way. And then last, your follow-up posting is that you reply to all members in your group, and that is due by Monday. So just to highlight again, Thursday is when you have your initial post. You're going to write 2 paragraphs. You're going to use references. You're going to speak in a nice tone. You're going to be free of grammar and or spelling errors. And then by Monday, you will reply to all your group members. If a group member in your discussion board has not posted by Thursday, so their post is late, you are not required to reply to them. If you want to see an example of what a good post looks like and what a poor example is, you can click on that as well. All right, back to course materials. The second part here is your issue paper, and this paper is about you writing about some issue. I've provided some topics you can choose from. So you can choose one of these topics here. However, if there's another topic you're interested in, please send me an email and we can definitely discuss it and see if it's an appropriate topic. And by appropriate, I'm really looking for something that would have enough research for you to use to create a paper. So here you have the issue paper directions. There is an example of an issue paper and then a rubric as well. Most of the time in this course, you will spend here under learning modules. So here's where all of your assignments, readings, everything you need for this class is located here. You would just click on the learning module. It will start with a brief video for the week. I will provide you the objectives for the week, and then under there are all the assignments. So here this week we have a scavenger hunt, a PowerPoint on how to connect to how to access Connect through McGraw-Hill website, a quick video on how human sexuality is complicated. This is discussing sex. This is a wiki. And for this, as you can see, these are short, 200 words. But for this one, you're going to write down why you think it's difficult to talk about sex and sexuality. Consider your own raising, your own upbringing, as well as societal rules. Next assignment is a sexual researchers chart. So you're going to fill in the chart about different sexual researchers. You click on the highlighted blue, which will open a document. Here you go. And so you're going to be researching 5 researchers. Talk about what did they find, and then how did this person or persons contribute to the study of sexuality? So what was significant that they did? When you're done, you will save your document, and to submit it, you click on the top where it says sexual researcher chart, attach files, browse local files, attach it here, and click on submit. And then we have our introduction post. So for this week's discussion board, it's really to introduce yourself. If you'd like to earn 5 extra credits right off the bat, you can include a picture of yourself. What may be different from this class compared to your other classes is you're placed in discussion board groups. So when you click on it, you will only have access to one group. These groups will consist of between 4 to 6 people, and you will be in the same group the entire semester. So it's nice that you get to know some of your classmates a little better than compared to if it's a large discussion board with 25 or 30 students in there. So to go into the discussion board, you would click on week 1 introduction and then create thread. And then what's nice here is the the forum description pops up. So you have the questions to respond to right at the top as you write your response, and then click on submit. Then you will go back to this at the end of the week to make sure you reply to all of the members in your group. Okay, you can also access the discussion board here under the discussion board link. And again, it would just bring you to your group number. You will only have access to one group. The coffee house over here is really meant for a place for you to talk amongst yourselves. I will also be in the coffee house. You can ask questions about assignments or talk about social events. To do so, just create thread. I would also recommend subscribing so then you're notified when people post in the discussion board, the coffee house. We also have a discussion board called Ask the Librarian. There is a librarian embedded into this course. So as you start doing research for that issue paper, you can reach out to our embedded librarian to ask her questions about how to post, how to look for research articles, and how to find resources for your human sexuality paper. It's a wonderful resource. All right, so you can always check your grades under my grades. As I said, I do grade throughout the week, but Tuesdays I really try to spend time that day finishing up grading for the week. So you'll get your grades for the previous week, generally on Tuesdays. Assist student support. So if you click on that, there are the best online and campus resources to help you succeed here at Harper. There's also a link about Blackboard help. So if you're unsure about a Blackboard feature, you can click on that. Towards the middle to end of the semester, you may receive a link. It's called, what did I just click on? SOI course survey link. And this is really for me to get a better understanding of your experience in this course. And I do make changes each semester based on the feedback I receive from my students, particularly feedback as it comes in comments. So I do appreciate comments that you write in the surveys to help me get a better understanding of how you experience the course. All right, so moving back a little bit, I want to talk about how to access Connect. So it's super easy. All you do is scroll down, and these are your Connect lessons. There are 2 to 3 of your Connect lessons each week, but these are the lessons that are embedded in that textbook. So the first week, what you're going to do is just click on any of those assignments. And what's going to happen, it won't bring you here, it'll bring you to the home page, and it will prompt you to register for the course. Again, this is included in the cost of the class. There's no additional fees, but this is how you'll access some of the assignments as well as the textbook. When you get to the class, you can see here the assignments for each week in the folders. One assignment each week is called a Smart Book chapter. And what this is, it's an assignment that is similar to a guided reading assignment. And so it allows you to read and then answer questions as you read. I will do a preview so you can see here what I am talking about. So you can start reading. So this is chapters 1 and 2. And the highlighted sections are the sections that you should pay particular attention to, as there will probably be a question on that later. This is not the assignment, right? So this is just the reading with some highlighted features to help you focus your energy. The assignment are the questions. So as you can see here, you make progress by completing concepts or answering questions. It's okay to get questions wrong. You'll still earn 100% if you complete all of these questions by the due date. And what's kind of interesting about this is it also asks you, rate your confidence to submit your answer. So for this, how is this human sexuality course different from casual sexual conversations with many people and friends? So we can pick an answer. If you're not really sure, you can read about the concept in the book, as you can see here. And then here is the answer. Okay. And then again, what is my confidence level there? And then go to next question. And so it'll continue asking questions, answering. These assignments usually take about an hour. And you can see here as you go through it how many concepts you have completed. If you want to just review the book, When you go to your Connect page, you can just click on here, the ebook, which will bring you to an e-reader, and you can read the book that way. Here, the table of contents. We'll go chapter one. You can also click over here, which will read the chapters out loud for you. And that is how you use the Connect McGraw-Hill. And again, you're going to complete those 3 assignments for week 1. And that really concludes how to access this course and an overview of Blackboard. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, welcome to class.